I'm gonna dye my eyebrows with Just for Men mustache and beard color, and it's so easy. So it comes with a little plastic tray, a little tube of developer and color, and this brush, which is too big, so I'm not going to use it. So first, I'm gonna use this eyebrow wax to seal off areas where I don't want color to go, but you could also just use a thick moisturizer. So I'm putting that under and on top. I find this really easy to do, and it does not make a mess. It's the best thing ever. And I got this tip from a woman on YouTube named Penn Smith, and I think it's great. This is the color. I'm going to put a single drop of color into the tray. This will last a long time unless the developer starts to go bad. And then a single drop of developer. And I'm using my own little eyebrow brush to mix the two together. There's very little in here. And then I'm gonna brush it through my brows. So I am gonna look in another mirror to make sure I don't make a mistake. So my brows are thin and skimpy, but this one has several gray hairs in it, which makes it look even skimpier. And it's already thinner than the other one. And interestingly, I have never had to pluck my brows my whole adult life. So I don't know if I plucked them when I was a teenager and they just never grew back. I mean, I've never had thick brows. Just brushing this into the hair. So not worrying about skin so much. It's just a hair color. But now I've been using red light therapy for about 3 months, and my eyelashes and eyebrows are growing again. I actually have to pluck my brows, so I'm hoping that they'll fill in better. And I'm also having to shave my legs again. I haven't had to do that much in years. There's a point, if you're not as old as me, there's a point where suddenly the hair on your legs kind of stops growing and you don't have to shave so much. So this is real quick. It's not messy. And it does a really good job of coloring grays. And then you just let it sit for 5 minutes. Sometimes I only let it sit for 3 or 4 minutes. The first time I did it, every time I looked in the mirror, I was kind of shocked. I felt like I had Eugene Levy eyebrows. But I'll meet you back in a few minutes and show you what I do after the time is up. Okay, 5 minutes are up. I have a damp sponge, and I'm just going to wipe off that color. And the brow wax that's above and below. Definitely gives me a little more contrast, a little more color, covers up those grays. I still need to fill in, especially on this brow, which is a lot skimpier. Just do that right now while I'm here. So I'm gonna use my Seint contour. So you know what they say about brows being sisters, not twins. And definitely very true in my case. And I've never done any micro blading or anything like that, because most people I know who've had that done, they still have to fill in their brows. And then people say that sometimes it turns green after a year, and you know, I don't see the point. I definitely don't want to wake up with green eyebrows. It's easy enough just to fill in with makeup if you have to do it anyway. So there it is. Took 5 minutes, super easy. Lasts me about a month to 5 weeks. I have to do it again, but it's no big deal. I'm gonna put this on my Amazon page. It's so easy to use. Let me know if you have any questions.